Welcome back to another video, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you some of the sights of Halifax, and I'll be going over downtown Halifax, Dartmouth, as well as 2 day trips that you can do, namely Peggy's Cove and Lunenburg. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the very first thing we're going to do is start with downtown Halifax. One of the main attractions of downtown Halifax is the Harbor Walk or the Boardwalk. It's 4 kilometers long in total, so you can take your time going through this area. I love the colorful chairs here as well as the Canada sign. You can look at the drunken lampposts as well as catch a view of Georges Island, which you see right here. There are also a lot of little shops and restaurants that you can check out, and one of the ones that I saw hyped up a lot online was called the Bicycle Thief, and I'm gonna give you guys an honest review of this place. The food looks very well presented, everything looks very beautiful, but honestly, the actual food itself was so mid. The portion sizes were very small in comparison to the prices. For example, if you look at the ravioli, there were only like 4 ravioli and 2 little shrimp on top. This is the yellow fish tartare. Yellowfin tartare. Very crunchy. I don't know what oil is it, like peanut oil maybe? But with the avocado it's pretty good. 7 out of 10. Tenderloin carpaccio.
Yep.
Let's see. Good but not special. 6. And then crab ravioli. 5. I mostly taste the sauce, not the crab. And the sauce is a bit lemony, so it's a little bit weird. Let's put a bit of everything. Oh, and some of this. And we'll squeeze some lemon on it. So, nothing special. So at the boardwalk, you'll also see an ice cream shop called Cow's that I think is actually worth checking out. So there are a lot of different flavors of ice cream, and this ice cream shop also has its own merch, which were actually really cute, to be honest. I didn't buy any of it, but I really enjoyed just looking through all of their merch. Since the Bicycle Thief wasn't very good, I want to show you guys a restaurant in downtown Halifax that I went to on the same day that was way better than the Bicycle Thief. It's called Blue Nose 2. We got the lobster dinner, which also came with clam chowder to start and rice pudding as dessert to finish. Okay lah. So far, better than the Bicycle Thief. As you can see, there's coleslaw as well as butter for you to dip the lobster in. Dam肉咯。
好鹹㗎。
我點着咩？
兩啖夠。
4啖。It's a bit too
唔中意。
嗰啲
有 cinnamon。
Yeah，太多。
覺得 OK 喎。
Another iconic landmark is the Halifax Citadel National Historic Site. You can visit this fort and listen to the bagpipes here. So not only can you get some pretty amazing views of the harbor while you're on top of this fort, but you can also learn more about the social and military history of Halifax. You can even sign up for an experience where you get to learn how to use and operate a firearm, if you're into that sort of thing. There are also live demonstrations and performances or presentations, and I definitely got scared and caught off guard by one of them when a rifle just like fired out of nowhere.
哇！屌，真係頂你個肺，真係黐線，真係屌你老母，真係嚇死人啊！頂你個肺，打到你耳都聾埋。
And inside the Citadel, there's also an army museum that you can check out if this is something that interests you. If you enjoy green spaces, you can definitely check out the Public Gardens. It's a nice little park, very scenic, very aesthetic, very pretty. But like I said, it's small and it's not very big, so it doesn't take you that long to go through it. It's still an enjoyable walk though, especially if the weather is nice.
Never been this close to one. That's crazy. 真係唔驚人。
At this point, I want to talk about my favorite restaurant in downtown Halifax. This was definitely the best meal I had, and it was at Little Fish Oyster Bar. Here we ordered the smoked mackerel, the mussels with sourdough, the beef parpadelle, as well as the tagliatelle con limone di mare. And you can see all the dishes here right now.
幾好食，但係就細粒啲咯呢啲 mussels。And then this sourdough is from some famous bakery here in Halifax. There's a better one in Toronto. You guys will try this, the beef. It's very hot. This is good. 個肉就好like melt in my mouth 啦，呢個都幾好。So it's very good. And then here we have the tagliatelle con limone di mare. So first we'll try the plastic. 個汁 質就冇乜味，maybe a bit cheesy. Let's try the shrimp. 係咯，include the smoked mackerel. 啱啱好生喎，一聞到就已經好腥啦，like very fishy, but not in a bad way. With some sauce, get the sauce there. Thank you. Now let's try. I really like this. A lot of people might not like it. It is pretty fishy, but very good. This might be my favorite.
Here's another lovely green space for those of you who like this sort of stuff. This is Point Pleasant Park, and I personally liked it a lot better than the public gardens. This park is a lot bigger, first of all, and there are even like more things to see. For example, if you walk far enough, you can see the Prince of Wales Tower. And I just felt like the atmosphere in this park was a lot more peaceful and tranquil compared to the public gardens, so I really enjoyed my walk here. Now let's explore Dartmouth. So this is another side of Halifax that you can get to either by the McDonald Bridge as you see here or by taking the ferry from the Halifax ferry terminal, which I also tried doing. So as you can see here, I'm in the ferry terminal in Halifax and I'm about to buy the tickets so that I can board the ferry to go to Dartmouth. The ferry ride is very short. 15 minutes later, we had already arrived at Dartmouth here. One of the main attractions in Dartmouth is the Quaker House, which is actually the oldest house here. And it's cute, but honestly, it wasn't really like my thing. I do think that because it's a heritage museum, it's still worth checking out. And I know that there are a lot of people out there who would appreciate learning about the history. For lunch on this day, we went to Dartmouth Crossing, which is basically a huge outdoor plaza filled with shops and restaurants, and we chose to go to Sushi Nami Royale. Here, I ended up getting the sashimi lunch, which came with salad and miso soup, as well as the main course itself.
Any good? 怪怪地。因為我諗個 sauce 咧，個 dressing 怪怪地，好似係薑 base 咯，ginger base，有啲怪。多過頭先。not bad。最緊要夠凍，同埋都好滴夠凍。thick it's thick yeah。Very thick.
Another area you can visit is Portland Street in downtown Dartmouth, which is probably one of the more busy areas in the city. So when we went, there happened to be some sort of festival happening, so there were a lot of little booths and shops set up, as you can see here. We also stopped by Portland Street Crêperie and got two different types of crêpe, a savory one and a sweet one. So the savory one here is called the Bon Matin.
Okay. 真係好似個 breakfast crêpe 咁。 個 aioli 就幾好味嘅，裏邊就已經係蛋同埋 bacon 啦，and cheese，好似 breakfast sandwich 咁，又唔覺得真係好特別好食。
And I don't remember the name of the sweet one, to be honest.
咁呢個咧就好多香蕉，好多唔同即係嗰啲水果啦，仲加埋呢個 cheesecake 同埋雪糕。即係好似個 banana split 咁咯。笑得咁大聲，呢啖 cheesecake 睇下先。一般啦個 cheesecake 嗰度，但係食出嚟有少少咖啡味，即係好似 tiramisu 嗰啲咖啡味。
There were also several musical performances during this street festival. From Portland Street, you can walk over to Dartmouth's harbourfront and you can see Halifax's harbourfront from there. But aside from that, to be honest, there was not that much to do at the Dartmouth harbourfront. Enjoy the view, I guess. One of the most popular day trips that people do from Halifax is Peggy's Cove. For this, we did rent a car and I would recommend you do the same. The drive from Halifax to Peggy's Cove takes about, I would say, an hour and a half. When you get to the Peggy's Cove area, you're going to see a lot of cute little colorful houses and make sure you dress warmly as well. Even though we went during the summer, it was like 12 to 14 degrees Celsius, so it was definitely not warm. While you're here, be very careful with the rocks. They have warnings everywhere where people literally get unalived because of this. And just like at the Citadel, you can hear some live bagpipe music being played by someone. For lunch, we ended up at the Southwester, which was connected to the gift shop, and I ended up getting the lobster roll because it's one of the most well-known foods in Halifax, and I have to say I was disappointed. But first, they gave us some bread with lobster butter to start.
Lobster butter. Definitely 係有個 seafood 味，即係好似嗰啲膏咁，但係就係好 mild 咯。
This was definitely not worth the price. It's pretty sad when the fries are actually better than the lobster roll itself.
Let's try the fry. It seems crispy. Seems very crispy. Let's go. I mean, it's pretty standard. A little crispy, not too salty. Coleslaw. Not over sauced, which is good. And then the actual lobster roll. Mm. 冇乜味咯，
又冇味，
冇乜味，但係啖啖肉嘅，個包就腍嘅，咁冇乜味其實。
咁冇癮，
冇癮，
咁冇癮，
有啲 disappointing 啦，係咯，因為呢度係 famous 食龍蝦同埋 lobster roll 嘅，但係反而呢個就冇乜味。
Now, this day trip was totally unplanned and added last minute to our itinerary, but since we already had the car, we figured we might as well do a day trip to Lunenburg as well. It's again another an hour and a half away from Halifax, but the old town that you see here is so cute and definitely worth a visit. In the old town, you will find the Lunenburg Academy, which is gorgeous on the outside, but I will say that as soon as I entered this building, I got creepy vibes right away, and you can definitely smell like a lot of the old wood and stuff like that. But yeah, the atmosphere here, like at the entrance, was just like really creepy. The upstairs was not open to visitors, but we were able to visit the library. And this is not just like a library on display. You can still borrow books from here and everything like that. How many of you still know how to use the Dewey Decimal System? I remember learning it in school, but I totally forgot everything. And remember earlier, we ate at a restaurant called Blue Nose 2? Well, it's actually based on this ship right here. And in fact, we even have some coins in our Canadian currency that feature this ship. Something else you can visit in the old town of Lunenburg is the St. John's Anglican Church. Again, I love how the outside looks. This style is very, very appealing to me.
Yep, wait.
Of course, Lunenburg also has its own harborfront area. Kind of similar to Peggy's Cove, you will find a lot of very colorful buildings here. And this, right now, what you're looking at is actually the Blue Nose 2 ship. And as you can see, it actually still sails. So that was pretty neat to see. And as I mentioned before, a lot of the buildings are very, very colorful. And so I found that this area was very picturesque and very quaint. We stopped by a sushi restaurant. The food was okay, but the service was so slow. The food though was like really nicely presented. Everything looked good and the quality was okay.
好大嚿。Okay 啊 It's so big.
I really liked the presentation of the two donburi bowls here. Very nice to look at.
睇下個 salmon 好唔好食先。一般啦，薄薄地，唔係好like肥味。OK 啦，跟住個 tuna 切得太薄，係切得太薄。
I really hope the horse enjoyed its lunch as well. But anyway, thank you so much guys for watching till the end of this video. If you've been to Halifax before, please don't hesitate to let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!